Are you looking for an all-foam mattress? Well, then you've clicked on the right video because we have the list for you today of 8 of our favorite foam beds. Hey there, I'm Wes with CNET, and like I said, we're going to go over some of our favorite picks for mattresses that are made of foam. That means there's not going to be any coils or any inner springs, they're just going to be made of foam, but there will be a variance of different bed types on this list, so definitely stick around. Now, if you need any more information about the picks on this list, you can check down below in that description box or go to cnet.com and read our article, which will go into more depth. But since there are 8 picks, I'm going to go rather quickly through each one. And I'm going to start briefly with the policies. All these beds will ship to you completely free. They'll have a sleep trial, some sort of a return option, and a warranty. But let's just jump into the list, which would be our first pick, the Tuft Needle mattress. And this is the best neutral foam bed in our opinion. It's got a simple construction, but that doesn't matter because it's got that medium firmness and a neutral foam feel that's basically just gonna feel comfortable. I actually sleep on a type of Tuft Needle mattress. Mine does have coils, it's not the all foam version, but it does have a very similar medium firmness and a pretty neutral feel. And I've tested the Tuft Needle mattress many times and other beds with that kind of feel, and I really enjoy it, and maybe you will too if you're looking for something neutral. In terms of price, you should be able to pick up a queen size for under the $800 mark as of when I'm recording this video, which is also a great deal. So if you need any more information about those discounts or anything, check down below in that description box. Next up, we have our memory foam pick, and that would go to the Bear mattress. And this bed is a little bit more complicated. It's got 3 layers instead of 2, but it's basically just gonna have a memory foam feel, something that's a little bit more dense and viscous, especially compared to that Tuft and Needle bed. In terms of firmness, we would place the Bear mattress right at a medium firm, so it's a little bit firmer as well. It might work for any strict back or stomach sleepers or people who just want firmer mattresses. This is another really affordable bed. It retails for around the $900 mark for the queen size, but it's usually on a pretty good sale, so definitely check it out if you want to save some money and get something with more of that memory foam feel. Now moving on, we have an all foam bed that has more of a latex foam feel, and that would be the Earthfoam mattress. And something cool about this bed is that it's also basically a green mattress. It's got a lot of organic materials, including the organic latex foam, some organic wool, and organic cotton. And the latex in this bed is actually harvested from trees in Sri Lanka, which is pretty cool. Maybe you want to support Sri Lankan trees or something like that. I don't know, but you just know that it will be natural and organic, all the materials in the Earthfoam. This bed has a responsive latex foam feel, so it's kind of like the opposite of a memory foam. With a memory foam, you kind of slowly sink into the bed, but with this bed, you're kind of buoyant on top. If you push down and release, it'll spring right back into shape almost immediately. This bed is available in 2 different firmness options. We tried their medium option, which was around a medium firm on our scale. Our Mattress Smasher 9000 gave it an 8.0, so it's definitely a firmer bed in general, and if you went the firm route, it'll probably be even firmer than that. So you do have 2 choices, but just know they're both on the firmer end of things. Now moving on, we have the Purple mattress, which is more of a unique all foam bed, and that's because of its main comfort foam layer, or it's not really even a foam, it's Purple's hyperelastic polymer, which is almost like a jelly material. It's this big purple elastic grid laid out on the top of the mattress that gives the mattress a really unique feel because it's almost soft and firm at the same time. When you're on your side, it provides a lot of pressure relief, but when you turn to your back or stomach, it does provide a good amount of support. That's why we say it's unique. It's kind of got the best of both worlds going, but just know that since this is such a unique bed, it is divisive as well. We've had many people try it over here, and some absolutely love it and others can't stand it. So with the Purple, you're definitely going to want to look into that trial period if you do like to return things or you're a little bit more picky. But in terms of its firmness, it's right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now this unique feel will run you a little bit more, so it should be around the $1,500 mark for the queen size MSRP, but we might have some discount codes for you with Purple. Sometimes they do offer them, and if they do, they'll be linked down below in that description. But talking about price, let's move on to our luxury cooling pick, and that would be the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze mattress. Now this will be a bit more expensive, so just buckle up and wait for the price. Now this bed is available in a medium or a medium hybrid, but since this is the foam list, you would probably want to check out that medium mattress. And we would rate that right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. But Tempur-Pedic mattresses do have a very dense, viscous memory foam feel. So when you do lay down on them, they might feel a little bit firm at first until you start to slowly sink into them. Then they'll kind of cradle your pressure points. Now in the past, I used to sleep on a dense viscous memory foam bed, and I really liked it, but it definitely does take some getting used to. But I feel like once you're into it, you're really into it. Owen on our team, he sleeps on this mattress specifically, and I don't think he's changing anytime soon. Now this is the best luxury cooling bed because it has a really nice cooling cover that's supposed to make the bed 5 degrees cooler, and something cool about it is that you can take it off. So if you do tend to sleep maybe cold during the winter, you can take that thing off and kind of even it out a bit and add it back on during summer to make the bed cooler. So that's why it's basically our luxury pick for this cooling department. And you are going to have to spend up for the mattress. The queen size retails for the $4,600 mark, but you are getting something from Tempur-Pedic, which is a really great legacy brand that makes quality products. Now if you want something that will have a bit of cooling but you're on a tighter budget, you want to check out the Copperflex Pro mattress. This bed has more of a medium firmness, so it might be better for strict back or stomach sleepers, especially when compared directly to that Tempur-Pedic bed. And it has a memory foam feel as well. It might not be as dense and viscous, but it still has those memory foamy qualities. In terms of price, this bed retails for around the $1,100 mark for the queen size, but it's usually always on discount, so you should probably be paying around the $800 mark for the Copperflex Pro, which, obviously is a lot cheaper than the Tempur-Pedic, but just know it is going to be a difference in quality since this is more of a budget pick versus that one, which was a very luxurious option. Now say you want a flippable all foam bed, well then I would steer you towards the Layla mattress. It has 2 different sides and both of them will have different firmnesses. Both of the feels on either side will be pretty much the same, which is a more responsive memory foam feel. So unlike the Tempur-Pedic or even the ProBreeze, this one's going to bounce right back into shape almost immediately. It'll still have some of those memory foamy, cradling sensations, but when you do change between different sleeping positions, the bed will keep up with you better. This is also a really soft bed in general. The soft side's around a medium soft on our firmness scale, so great for any side and combination sleepers, whereas if you flip it over to that firm side, it's pretty much between a medium and a medium firm, so not even that firm. It's kind of closer to that medium range, so great for all sleeper types or anyone who just wants something a bit softer. If you want to choose between your firmnesses, it's always nice to have the Layla because you can flip it over and see which side you like better. Now the last bed on this list is for anyone who's looking for a bed with more of a mixed or blended foam feel, something that's kind of in between a memory foam, a neutral foam, and a latex foam feel. And for that, we would suggest to you the Nolah Orginal mattress, previously called the Nolah Orginal 10-inch. It's going to be a softer bed with a firmness between a medium and a medium soft on our firmness scale, so great for any side or combo sleepers. And again, it is an all foam bed like all of the beds on this list, so it might be great for any medium to petite size individuals. In general, we usually recommend any heavier people should look into a bed with coils just because they can provide a little bit more bounce if that's something that you're looking for. This is a pretty simple 3-layer foam bed that does use different foams, which will give it that more blended mixed foam feel, but it's also designed and assembled in the United States, so if you like supporting American-made products, maybe that will move the needle more towards the Nolah side of things. The queen size after discount should run you below the $1,000 mark, so another decent price for the bed. Not the cheapest ever, but not the most expensive one either, and if you want that blended foam feel, I would definitely check out Nolah. That was the video talking about some of the best foam beds, and since it was a video, I did go rather quickly, but if you need any more information about any of the picks on this list, definitely check out cnet.com. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. You can subscribe to CNET Home for so much more, but that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.